Hey everyone, welcome back to my channel. And if you're new, then welcome. Today's pick a card reading is an interesting one and a requested one. We are going to see how does their family view you? And this is the person who is on your mind. In front of me, I have 3 different options, each with a different image. Choose the one that really calls out to you. This is group 1, group 2, and group 3. Okay, let's get started. Hey, group number 1. Okay, so how does the person who is on your mind, how does their family view you? With the bridge card here, their family definitely views you guys as somebody who brings the person who's on your mind a lot of excitement and joy is what I'm seeing. Because the bridge in Lenormand is similar to the Page of Wands. So it's kind of like just this excitement and joy and like a new feeling, you know, like kind of like anything's possible and just a real curiosity to kind of like explore this connection with you and see where this could lead is the initial energy. So they know, okay, you bring this excitement and joy. Then we have a dog card here. So, you know, that portrays you guys in an innocent light, like, you know, you are somebody who comes across like a true friend to this person. Okay, maybe you guys are friends or, you know, kind of started off as friends. I'm just getting like somebody who was there, like you both are there for each other, okay? And, you know, there's a loyalty that you bring to the table. So it's kind of like they feel like, okay, you know, they're showing interest. They're definitely a friend, like, let's see where this goes. Then with the money card here, I'm getting a few different things, so you'll have to take what resonates. Initially, you know, when I see this money card in particular, it's definitely like, you know, work is definitely on your guys' mind. Either you spend a lot of time at work or, you know, finances are a concern for you. Those are all possibilities. The other thing that's coming through, okay, especially with the flower card next, is that I feel like the person on your mind likes to spoil you, okay? And if this is a newer connection and, you know, you guys haven't gone out on any dates or this or that, I feel like this person would spoil you, okay? They have a tendency to want to spend a lot of money on those that they are interested in, okay? Trying to win over or, you know, impress, okay? There is that feeling here. And I feel like the family could be concerned about that. Okay, I'm getting a bit of concern coming through with that. Again, you know, it's kind of like the person, though, has to make their own decisions in life, you know, like, but I do see a bit of spending going on with this person, okay? Like, so it's interesting. So there is a bit of concern there as far as like them spending too much money on you. Okay, so that's interesting. All right, so let's take a look at my cards now. Okay, with my cat card here, you know, they definitely see you guys as being somebody who is, you know, cool, independent, self-sufficient. So even if you're not where you want to be money-wise, I feel like you guys are definitely working your way to where you want to be, okay? And they do see that, you know. And then with my tree card here, it's like they do see you as somebody overall who's solid, you know, somebody who this person could really grow with, you know. So you definitely do have this like long-term vibe to you guys, okay, that puts, I'm getting like parents in particular, but like siblings could be in on this as well, but like that puts their mind at ease, okay? So you come across like the real deal. But there is still kind of an interesting little bit of skepticism coming through here, even like beyond the money, which I find interesting because, you know, initially though, it's like it's pretty good, like the reading, good vibes. Yeah, okay, so we do have wolf in sheep's clothing. Okay, take that with a grain of salt because overall, like, the parents view you guys highly. The family. But, there's something coming across the, like, there's still, like, a little bit of doubt. And it could be with how independent you guys are, okay? And that you guys do come across like a catch. That they think, ooh, are they in this for real, though? Okay, there is a bit of that coming through here. In fact, with my open heart card, okay? And then, where is it? Hard to get. Okay, so we have two different heart cards that came out. They're polar opposite of each other. It's kind of like you guys do come across like sweet, okay? Sweet, friendly, polite. But you're also very fierce and independent, okay? And you're true to yourself. Like, that's definitely coming through loud and clear here. There's a part of them that wonders, like, how open are you to this connection? Do you want the same thing? That's like what's coming through. They do feel like there's a part of you. It's kind of like you have the group one. It's kind of like you say and do all the right things, but vibe-wise, okay? Like a bit of vibe check going on. Somewhere the family feels like you're kind of holding back. Okay. You're not being as open. And it could possibly be to the family, as well as to their son or daughter, okay? Getting strong parent vibes here. It's kind of interesting. But yeah, like I'm saying though, overall, like they know you bring excitement. You do have this, like, I'm in this for real. Money is definitely a concern. Could be for you and your person right now, okay? But at the same time, like, the romance is there, the right actions, the right words, but vibe-wise, there's a bit of lack of open heart, a bit of closed offness, okay? That's just something to be mindful of. I don't even feel like you guys realize this is going on consciously. They definitely see you guys as being cool. But with this card too, though, it does kind of represent, though, emotions kind of being low key, okay? And maybe you and your person are doing this right now. It might not just be you. Maybe you two aren't there yet where either one of you even knows how the other feels because it's a new connection, okay? So maybe the family, maybe they don't know a whole lot about you yet, okay? And this is all they have to go off of as well. And we have fierce with a heart. Okay, if that's not my group one, I don't know what is. You guys are this amazing balance where, yeah, you're fierce, you're independent, you're cool. But at the same time, it's like you do have a heart. You do genuinely care. But as far as opening up to your person and their family goes, that's kind of the part where, you know, might need a little bit of work. And only take it if it resonates. And I'm not even getting that it's just you. It could be your person as well, okay, with you and even your family. Oh, there is something coming across, though, with your style, with my So Basic card and edgy style. So I feel like, you know, you guys, you have some kind of look to you that's kind of edgy, a bit rock star-ish, okay? And it could also be like your hair, your makeup, your clothes, something that you're wearing and the way that you look that, you know, it's definitely different. You have your own unique spin on things, and I feel like I'm getting people admire your courage for, like, you know, pushing the envelope when it comes to your style and, you know, how you portray yourself to the world. Maybe it's tattoos that you have, okay? And just getting something kind of like alternative, rock star, edgy, different, you know, but it's like all represents you, you know, you're artistic in that way is what I'm getting. So that's interesting. Even if it's not the family's like preference, okay, even if they're not like that, I feel like they like admire it on you though, okay? I'm not really getting kind of like one way or the other. It's just kind of like this observer mode of like, whoa, okay. Like I wouldn't do that, but they pull it off. That's the vibe I get with that. And then we have my Run card. So the only thing that really comes to me with that is that the family, they want you in this for real, is what I'm getting, okay? And it's kind of like, it's just, whether this is a new connection or not, it's interesting that it has that feel to it. And it's kind of like everybody's just kind of observing and kind of wondering like what's going to happen. And I keep getting the same thing, like all in all, like they feel like, you know, You're a great person from what they know, and they just want you to be in this for real, is what I'm seeing. Okay, group number 1, this is what I see for you guys. If this resonates, let me know in the comments. And if it does, don't forget to give it a like. Thank you all so much for being here. Bye, guys. Hey, group number 2. Okay, so how does the person on your mind, how does their family view you? Okay, so this was interesting, group 2. We start off with the family viewed you guys as, well, they weren't sure at first, okay? Like with the lilies here, it's kind of like they've got the feeling like, okay, is this a fling? Okay, is this about the physical? You know, like it's kind of got that vibe to it. Like, is this just some short-term rendezvous, you know, like connection? So it's got a bit of a seductive vibe to it initially, okay? Like they think kind of like, do you just want to seduce my son or daughter type feeling? Yeah. Okay, interesting. Then we have the Tower in Lenormand, which has like, this is you building yourself up in your future, okay? You are totally focused on that. And it's possible you know this person from work, okay? So that's interesting. Okay, let's get the other cards out to get even more of a story. So then we have the Mountain. So there's definitely an obstacle, okay, as far as taking this connection to another level. And I'm not even saying that, you know, it was a fling or friends with benefits or some kind of, you know, physical connection. But this is what the family wondered at first, if they know about you even. This connection has such a feeling of being kept on the low that it's possible for some of you the family doesn't even know about you, okay? Because there's something going on where the person who's on your mind is trying to keep things cool and professional, okay? Even though there's a definite desire and connectedness with you and this magnetism, okay? I'm getting that, but there's an obstacle, okay? As far as you two taking this anywhere right now. So this is what the parents that know you, this is what they think. They're like, okay, we get it. You know, you two are physically attracted because they figure, you know, you guys don't know each other that well. You're both focused on work. You might even know each other from work. But there's some kind of obstacle. So how can this be taken to the next level? So it's kind of like they don't see this connection as being realistic, even if it could be, which I see it could be, okay, because we have the Swan card here. So that's definitely like saying that, no, you know, this is more than what you guys thought, even if initially it was physical attraction that drew both of your attention towards each other. Because the Swan card is like, you know, that it can be a soulmate type of connection, but either way, it's more like, no, you know, we both do want this though. This is for real, you know? But there is some obstacle in the way. And it could be that, you know, your person is, it could be like, you know, not wanting to ruin things at work. Or for some of you, you're taken or your person is taken, okay? Like somebody's tied up, you know, and both of you are trying to keep this cool and professional is what I'm getting. Group 2, what is going on? It's always the same message. Okay, so that's the initial energy with the Lenormand cards. So let's take a look at my cards. Okay, so next we have Reunite. So it's possible for some of you that if this is an ex especially, or somebody that you were involved with, you know, to some capacity, it's like, or not, it doesn't even have to be any of that. Now it's hitting me regardless. It's kind of like you and this person possibly are not in communication or not seeing each other, and it's kind of like you want to see each other again. Like reunite could just literally mean that, or talk to each other again. So there's definitely that desire from both of you. Then we have my self-serving card with a crown. Okay, so you guys, you know, it's kind of like you have this vibe like, I am nobody's side chick or dude. You know what I mean? Like, that's not good enough. I am a queen or a king, and I know what I deserve, okay? And you are independent. You are focused on making that coin, you know? And I'm just... You view yourself highly, so I feel like, you know, the family that knows you, like, I do feel like it's okay, so it's almost like the more they get to know you, or the dynamic of the situation, the more they realize, like, it's not what you thought, okay? Like, no, like, I want more, I deserve more, you know, unless that is what you want, but either way, you know, you're putting yourself first. So it's like you are checking in with, what is it that I want, you know? That kind of vibe. Like, I don't want to downplay anything if that's what you want, you know what I mean? But although I don't feel like you want to do anyone wrong either, you know what I mean? Like, I'm talking as far as like a fling or rendezvous goes, you know? But anyway, the only thing about this though is it's kind of like, the family, though, is concerned with at what cost, though, will you get what you want, okay, from this connection. So that's interesting. Take that however that resonates with you. And going right along with the whole crown, okay, so you guys are like a king or a queen, right? We also have my princess card, so you know, you definitely have princess, prince, king, queen vibes, all right? Like, you know your worth, you know that you deserve the best, and you know, it's kind of just like that. Like, that's the way it is. And what's interesting is this person on your mind, though, it's like they can't give you what you want right now, and so the family like knows this, and they kind of wonder like, how's this gonna play out? Yeah, and that's what I see with this card right here. So it's kind of like you guys are like star-crossed lovers, okay? It's like the connection's there, the timing doesn't seem right, and yet there's this magnetic pull and draw towards each other. For some of you, it's kind of like you come from two totally different worlds, okay? And that could also be like what the family is acknowledging. And again, they're wondering though, like, they know, like, their son or daughter, sister, brother, whoever we're dealing with here, the person on your mind, they know they're going to make their own decision and the pieces are going to fall where they will, but it's kind of like everybody's just kind of wondering, how's this going to play out? It's kind of like you guys have this like against all odds. If we both want this, we're gonna do it somehow. It's interesting. Okay, with my keep to yourself card, I'm not necessarily getting that they think like, oh, you keep to yourself. I feel like they don't really know a lot about you because everything's on the low, honestly. Although I do feel like you guys also do kind of keep to yourself, like you're mysterious and you open up to whoever you feel comfortable to. So I don't even know that you guys have met the family, but for those of you that have, you know, then that could be accurate, you know, especially if this is like a boyfriend or girlfriend. Okay, so a lot of my videos are geared towards singles, but yeah, I mean, some of you checking this out this could be the person you're with, so. And in that case, then the reunite could be like you guys are like an on again, off again couple, okay? Okay, so this is interesting. My LOL queen came out, so it's kind of like you guys are seen to be funny. Okay, and if you haven't met the family, then that could represent, if your person has mentioned, you know, your wittiness, or, you know, it could be that they light up at the mention of you or when they're thinking of you, okay? So it's like you make this person light up, they smile big, you know, that kind of feeling. Okay, you guys are also seen to be charming. So, you know, if they've met you, they think you're charming, you're witty, you're funny. And if they haven't, then this is just what they've heard. Like, your person loves your wit and your charm, I feel, okay? Like, you guys are, like, naturally feisty and flirty, like, in a playful way. And I feel like this person loves it. Like, it makes any conversation you guys have fun. Like, not everybody's like that, but you guys, I see that you're playful and carefree like that. But yeah, you know, all in all, like, the family kind of wonders, like, do you guys just want what you can't have? Okay. Or is this for real? And are you really willing to rock the boat? Okay, like, if you and the person on your mind gave this a go, it like would rock the boat for both of you is what I'm feeling. Mostly for them, I feel. But yeah, so everybody's just kind of on the edge of their seat with this whole connection and wondering, like, will you two let this connection go, or are you going to take that leap of faith and rock the boat is what I'm seeing, group 2. So this is interesting. Okay, group number 2, this is what I see for you guys. If this resonates, let me know in the comments. And if it does, don't forget to give it a like. Thank you all so much for being here. Bye, guys. Hey, group number 3. Okay, so how does the person who is on your mind's family view you? Okay, so we have the book. So that tells me that their family's not sure what to make of you. Okay, so with the book, that's like a closed book. So it's coming across like you guys are kind of mysterious. You don't really reveal a lot of information about yourself unless you feel comfortable or unless you're being directly asked by others. And even then, you might not choose to answer. I'm getting like you guys really kind of like to have control of the situation, you know, where it's not until you feel like comfortable that you reveal anything. So they kind of feel in the dark as far as like who you are as a person is what I'm seeing with this, except for whatever, you know, the person on your mind has told them. Okay, next we have this card, which this clock card like represents like there could be something that is off with the timing as far as you and the person on your mind goes with this connection really working out. Okay, so yeah. Then we have the ship card, which says that it's possible for some of you that this person lives at a distance from you. Okay, so this could be a long distance connection. I'm even getting for some of you, like, one of you could be in the military, okay, or travel for work. Could be overseas, okay. So this could even be countries apart. So that could also be like kind of a factor. So right now I'm just kind of getting that there's like different factors that play a role in the connection that you have with the person on your mind. And that's like what the family thinks about. And then we have the Fox card. So, you know, on top of them not feeling like they really know a whole lot about you with the book card here, they also kind of wonder, like, what your intentions are. What are your intentions with my son or daughter? Okay, like those kind of vibes. Like, do you mean what you say? Are you genuine? Or are you like a wolf in sheep's clothing? Okay, like, yeah, I mean, that's all real concerns that the family has, you know, and it's really because they don't feel like they really know you, so they can't really judge your character is what I'm seeing. Like, it's either too new of a connection or they just don't know a lot about you. And maybe it is that the person on your mind doesn't reveal a lot, okay? So maybe they feel like they know you, but they're the ones keeping the book closed, okay, when it comes to talking about you and them even. So all they really have to go off of is any factors that come into play when it comes to you two. Okay, so let's take a look further with my cards. Okay, so what they do know about you though is that you guys are like a go-getter. but you're also chill. Okay, so I always get this with my group threes, I swear. So like you guys, you know, you are definitely ambitious, you're goal driven, you know, and you're hard workers. In fact, we got the Virgo card that came out for you guys. So it could be Virgos or just, you know, like energetically you act like a Virgo. Okay, so very thorough, very hardworking, a person of integrity. But, you know, when the time calls for it, you are no strangers to just chilling, relaxing, you know, just like letting loose, having a good time. Okay, so driven, but also like fun, laid back, you know. Great balance, group three. Okay, so we also have my bed card, which like represents kind of like the Four of Swords, though. Like currently, though, your energy is kind of like you want this connection, but at the same time, especially since I felt drawn to putting that under the fox, it's like you kind of like want your space too, though. Okay, so you're kind of like an Aquarius, Sagittarius, even Taurus are like that. Okay, like yeah. Having space for you is a big deal, okay? Even if you want somebody. So I feel like with that, people can kind of sometimes misread stuff like that. And they're like, okay, so 1 minute you seem like you want this person, then in the next minute, they're not sure, you know? But it's like, that's just how you operate, you know? Like you'll see people, but then you like your independence and freedom, you know? And that's not saying freedom to do whatever. It's freedom just to have space, you know. I get it. But here's the thing, though. On top of that, you guys are you're coming across like you're very busy, okay? So you're juggling a lot of responsibilities while trying to stay balanced and have a positive attitude. But it's like, I'm kind of getting the feeling like this person wants to take you away from all that and just kind of like let loose, have fun, and because you're both coming across as being really busy right now, and you're both kind of trying to stay balanced. So you both might be wanting this space, you know, just to like rest and rejuvenate, you know what I mean? And like be refreshed for anything else that comes your way. But I feel like for some reason, like the family doesn't get it. I don't know. Maybe it's a different generational thing, you know? I don't know, but there's just some kind of disconnect when it comes to how you two operate. Or maybe if it's long distance, they don't understand that either, you know, something. But then I'm also getting the timing might not be quite right. So you guys, you know, it's possible both of you are in a place where you kind of can't do anything about this connection right now, even though you still feel the connectedness or still talk every day, you know, it's got that feel to it. And it's kind of like the family's just kind of like wondering, like, are you two tying up your energy when you could be with somebody that the timing is right and that you are closer to? Yeah, so it's got that kind of concern to it. Now, as far as the timing being off, okay, so it's possible that you or this person are currently with somebody, okay? Or dealing with somebody, okay? Could be baby mama, baby daddy drama. There's just like some kind of tied up energy going on with this third party card here. Okay, so this is interesting. So this card also came out. So this is not going to go for all of you, but for some of you, I'm kind of getting that there could possibly be some kind of age gap between you and your person, okay? And the family's kind of like, yeah, I don't know about that, you know? Like that kind of feel to it. That's going to be like a smaller portion of you, though. Don't feel like that's the majority. Same with if they're seeing somebody or not, okay? Smaller portion. Or if you're seeing somebody. Then we have my they will contact you card. Okay, so it's like this person's like if you're not in communication, I feel like around the time that you hear this video, this person is going to want to reach out, okay, and talk to you. At least that's their intention right now. That's what's coming through. And then we have my I really miss you. I smile at the chance to see you again. Okay. So interesting. This person's got you on their mind and they want to reach out. They can't wait to see you, like regardless of what the family thinks. I feel like that's basically the vibe here for both of you. I feel like your family's the same way. Like, I feel like both families are kind of mirroring this. It's possible your family could be for it, but that's initially what I'm getting. Okay, I'm also getting that some of you also know this person from work, okay? And I see you guys as looking up to this person and seeing them as wise and deep. Okay, so maybe it's more that than even the age thing. And it's kind of like you want your family to see them in that light. But they're kind of like, yeah, I don't know. And I'm just getting this feeling of you guys wanting... Wait, whoa. This is about your family now. Okay, so wait. Okay. All right. So it's kind of like, I feel like you guys, you see this person as being wise, okay? Okay. My reading just kind of took a little flip here. Because I know this is about their family, but all of a sudden I was getting what you guys wanted your family to see. Like how you look up to this person and view them as being wise. Okay, so it might not be an age thing at all. They might even be doing something that you want to get into. Okay, I'm also getting that, like a mentor feeling. And you feel like you two, like not only could you get good at whatever it is, but like you two could collaborate is what I'm feeling. It's possible. Or maybe you two want to go into business together, okay? I'm seeing something where you're impressed or they're impressed, okay? This could be reversed. And it's like you both want both of your families to kind of get on your wavelength. Like, see what I see is what's coming to me. See how amazing this person is. But again, for some reason, the families feel like they don't know much, okay, about either one of you. And all they have to go by is whatever you guys tell them. And it's like they're both focused on any factors that are kind of like in your guys' way. So I'm kind of just getting this feeling of like, kind of a similar theme to the other groups, but like kind of like this feeling of just kind of waiting, anticipating, kind of observing and seeing like, where is this going to go? Is this realistic or not? You know, like that kind of feel to it. But we do have a ladder here, which does say though, like, I feel like, you know, if you guys were both to decide that, yeah, this is what I want, and any obstacles, you know, factors weren't in the way, that, you know, it's kind of like you both have this feeling of like, yeah, you know, we would build together. And it's kind of like the family's just like got this feeling of like, yeah, I'll believe it when I see it. You know, that type of vibe is coming through. Okay, group number 3, this is what I see for you guys. If this resonates, let me know in the comments. And if it does, don't forget to give it a like. Thank you all so much for being here. Bye, guys.